disrespecting anyone. The truth is, the Gen Zs, and I respect them very much, almost everyone in the government respects them because these are our children, our younger brothers and sisters.
You say almost everyone. You do agree that there are people who do not respect.
You know, there are people who don't respect yourself, you yourself. Yes, so you can't mind. You know,
she used words like kiburi. Arrogance. Okay,
you see.
And that's why I'm asking the necessity of having those members of parliament seated.
It was very, very necessary. It was very necessary because this was a collective, you know, this has a lot of weight because this signified all our members of parliament who had actually passed this bill, they were agreeing. But the point I want to bring you to is that the Gen Zs, and we fully respect them. The president has pronounced himself on the matter and the whole government, and that is what the president said is the position of the government. We respect them, and there is no arguing. You know, I even have friends, you know, they were telling me, oh, my child is there, they want to be part, that way. But as the president mentioned, and that's what I want to inform Jerry if she doesn't know, it is that the good intentions of our youth were infiltrated. And these are the people whom everyone should have a problem with.
Are you saying that the president's concession was because of the infiltration?
No. If it was about the president conceding because of the infiltration, he would not have conceded. Mm-hmm. We have security officers. But then, you know, when the president says this, he means, you know, like when people come out, they burn down the whole of Mfagano Street. They go there, they loot a supermarket, and they burn it down. Still, they are not satisfied even in another place. That is why we are saying those were not Gen Zs. In fact, at the parliament building itself, it was okay. You know, the Gen Zs, if they say they want to go there and face the MPs, but the manner in which that perimeter wall was brought down, there has been some arguments. This could not have been our youth. Okay. They are not, you know, it was brought down in a manner to suggest these are guys who had military training. And then they got from there, they went into a foreign embassy's building, they burnt it down. So there are even possibility of some foreign mercenaries infiltrating the good intentions of our children. But as the president said, I want to finish with this thread. As the president says, and as everyone in the government agrees, you know, these are our children. With me in my area, and friends, you know, the young people are really my great supporters, my great friends. Mm-hmm. So the best thing is to sit down with them.
Okay, and that issue of sitting down with them, the president talked about it, and he said he's willing to sit down with them. Up till now, this protests have been amorphous, meaning there's no clear leadership. So when the president and the government says they're willing to sit down with them, what exactly and what form will this sitting down take?
I want first to respond to Kiruga and tell him he has really avoided the question of responding to Kenyans and the Generation Z about how his friends who are members of parliament were behaving.
Yes, he clearly avoided that question.
He avoided that, but
I've not avoided.
They are his friends. But one thing